Hey, I'm Shell, and today we're going to be checking out my new helmet. For years, I've had this helmet. It's a CRG, I think. They call it an ATV helmet. I love this thing. This has been an absolutely fabulous helmet. It's super comfortable, very, very nice, and I love the cool, aggressive styling. But I've had my eye on Simpson helmets, which is what this helmet's modeled after, I think. Enter the Simpson Mod Bandit. It's a modular helmet. These are super cool looking. This is actually way lighter, even as a modular, than that CRG helmet. However, I do have my speakers and my communicator and all that in there, which adds weight. But usually a modular helmet is heavier than a standard full face. Not in this case. So we're just going to go ahead and do a quick overview of this. I bought this helmet from a shop in the UK. In the UK market, it's actually called a Simpson Darksome instead of the Mod Bandit like it is here in the States. The big difference is I paid $225 for this Mod Bandit from the UK shipped to my door. It only took a few days to get. In fact, I think it was quicker than I generally get things from Amazon. It comes with a pin lock. For one thing, that's a benefit. These pin locks are not cheap, so this is like a good pin lock. It's not their base model one. It came with the helmet. I don't know if that's a UK law or what it is, but it's included when you buy them in Europe. If you buy in the United States, you have to pay additional for them if you want a pin lock. In the United States, these helmets are $514. That's what they seem to be going for, pretty much across the board. The only thing is, for this price, they only had white or flat black. I didn't care for the flat black. I've had matte finish helmets in the past, and they just look like crap to me because as soon as you get bug guts on them and handprints and everything, they just look like hell. And of course, since I can't leave well enough alone, I can't just leave it stock, I got a swanky gold visor for it. This was additional. It's like another $73, I think it was. So let's put that on and see how it looks. Okay, let's install the pin lock on here. That's the Pinlock visor thingy. It looks nasty because it's got a protective film on it. But on these, you'll see one side has this little silicone gasket, kind of. That faces your shield. Just put a white towel down to protect the visor. So again, silicone side facing in. And I'm just kind of pushing this down with my elbow, just open up the visor a little bit. Yeah, it snaps right in like that. Totally seems like you're going to break the visor, but it's fine. And if it doesn't snap in just the way you want it, these little pins in here are like cammed. So you can turn them and adjust where the slot is, where this pin lock thing sticks in there, if that makes any sense. So then you just peel the little protective film off. Pardon my filthy fingernails. I'm building a car. It's hard to get my hands clean. I don't know why removing this kind of static sticker from things is so satisfying, but it just is. And there you go. There's your fog-free insert. Mint. Okay, now we'll put the visor on. There we go. Apparently the trick is to put it up. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's mint. I think I'm going to install my comm system in here too. Let's do that. This is an old Sena. It's I can't remember what the model is. I'll find it and stick it on the screen somewhere. But anyway, these are pretty cool. I think all these comm systems are probably kind of the same way, where you can take the module itself and go helmet to helmet with it. So all you have to buy is just the little connector for it, and this, you know, the little kit that comes with the connector, the boom mic. Because this is a modular, it'll have to use the boom mic, where in this helmet I have this little stick-on mic on the front chin bar on the inside, so it doesn't take up like any space in there. That's nice, but for this one we'll have to use that. We'll just start by snapping these cheek pads off. Oh, there we go. Comes apart really easily. Maybe you can see a little better now, I don't know. And if you've never had a comm system in a helmet, the trick is to get these little crappy silver dollar speakers as close to your ears as you can. I plan on modifying these at some point, because these really suck. I mean, music just sounds like frying bacon. It's not so bad with earplugs, but without earplugs, it's a pretty good sizzle going in there. Wow, these are really roomy. I can actually put a much bigger speaker in there if I wanted. Just pop out the other side here. I'm just going to take some isopropyl alcohol and clean, not that it's dirty, but, you know, manufacturing goo and whatnot, the little speaker pocket, because I've got to stick some Velcro in there. I didn't have the Velcro pieces for the kit, so I had some other Velcro that I'm going to use. It's hard for me to see too. This lighting is terrible. There we go. I don't know. Can you see? Let's stick the communicator thingy on. I was trying to get my husband to put it on his helmet, and he's just not interested. I think he thinks I might talk too much or something. I don't know. Where's the Allen? I thought I saw it. There it is. Oh, there's the Velcro. I thought I didn't have to. I'm good at stuff. There's the Velcro that it actually comes with. There's a little tab in here that's kind of preventing me from putting it exactly where I want. Fold that rubber down, it looks like. Otherwise it covers the screw holes. And these are always a little tricky because everyone's ears are in a different spot. So you might have to move the speaker, you know, forward or backwards, whatever works best for where your ears are, and you won't be able to tell until you put it all back together. But I have a tiny little pellet head, so I'm going to put them pretty far forward. This is just a little extender pad that makes them stick out further. This is a size small helmet. I think I'll put like a little piece of electrical tape across there. There, we won't tell anybody that's there. Except you. You get to know. Couple of snaps on the lining here. Get the cord up above those. It's like 82 degrees outside and I'm in here farting around with this. I really should be out riding instead. But hopefully we'll get to that. I'm going to tuck this little doohicker in the recess up here. pretty tidy. I like it. You guys do the same thing I do. The minute you get something, you just have to take it apart and mess with it. I just got this thing a couple hours ago and already I've totally taken it apart. I just can't help myself. Yeah, that's cool. It'll just tuck up and out of the way if I don't need it. Otherwise it's going to be good. All right. And lastly, I'm going to put a quick disconnect on the chin strap. Okay, here's the quick disconnect for the chin strap. What sucks about this is you have to remove this button. All right, let's try this. I just really don't want to stuff this into my finger. Good Lord, this thing's plastic, dude. What the hell? There we go. And of course you can adjust that, you know, a lot. This is kind of the tricky side, sort of. Not really, but if there was going to be a tricky side, this would be it. There we go. Nice. Way easier, quicker than the D-rings. All right, so we are all set up. On the helmet, I really like it. It's no louder than my regular full face helmets. I only did, I think I topped out at like maybe 65. Overall, I'm really happy with it so far. It's just the one ride, but yeah, it's light. It doesn't, like, there's not like a rudder. You know, some helmets when they have like kind of a pointy front, it seems like the wind catches them and kind of really cranks your neck back and forth. I don't like that. This doesn't do that. Also, the whisker vents, when you turn your head just a little bit, like just a tiny bit, you can really feel that air coming in those whiskers. Straight on, you can feel the vents coming in the, I don't know, snake bite vent. I don't know, the teeth looking one. It vents really well, and I like that you can close them. The communicator, the placement of the ear pads, or the holes for where you put your, what am I trying to say, the speakers go, you have quite a bit of wiggle room in there, and they fit really well. They don't squish up against my ears. I was worried about that because with glasses, a lot of times if anything's pushing on your ear at all, it gets really, really sore after a while, even if it's just a soft pad. And that helmet has none of that. It has plenty of room for glasses, and I have a really bad astigmatism. So if anything, it moves my glasses at all, totally destroys my vision. Padding is soft. I could actually hear my music playing better than I could in the CRG. And I know it's kind of apples to oranges when it comes to comparing the Simpson to a CRG helmet. It's like a $500 helmet versus a $120 helmet. But that CRG helmet has been my favorite. And now I have a new one. So over the fall and into the winter, I do plan on painting the Simpson in that gold flake like the CRG. So maybe I'll do a video about that when the time comes. And that's it. Thanks for watching.